Hello? 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 Yes? Oops. Alright.
I really, really like you.
Late night for stream, but oh well. Hello, mic check. Mike. I should increase these things. Hello. Much better. Alright. Welcome, fellow commanders. It's TheDomotaku. I am streaming a little bit later than usual, but oh well. You know. What's up, Lash? Welcome. Welcome to the streams. A little bit late. I was debating whether or not I wanted to stream or not, but like, you know, might as well. The story is out. I was like, I could do the roles whenever, like on the day of. I don't know how this thing's gonna work, but you know, it's kind of thing with the event out and not being rolling. But you know what? I'm in it right now. That's fine.
I really, really like you.
What you up to, Lash? Just chilling? I gotta do my dailies anyways, so...
I really, really
managed to get
like
C1 Navi in a single pull. Oh, shoot! Nice! C1, that's the... That's the ER. That's the ER one, right? That's pretty good. I think with that, you probably don't need, like too much ER substance, to be honest. I think I ran her, like, 120 before I got her C1. But like, it was still like pretty decent, not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Just in time, dear client.
Welcome to Ruby's shop.
Nice though.
Doesn't it
I
feel
am
great spending money?
I'm trying to wait
Thank
for
you
Chevreuse. I think I have a few roles in that game. Scarlet, I'm like so out of it. I don't have anything anymore.
This is the
just
electronic
save.
integration system of the central government.
You save for Sparkle. Thankfully, you don't have to go for Dr. Ratio at all.
I really like you.
Okay. I think that should be it for now. In terms of the dailies, I'll do the rest later. For now, that's just a start. This. Alright, so yeah, interesting update time. So I guess this is like the New Year's update for NIKKE, but you know, Scarlet banner is not out yet. They already announced that's gonna be on the New Year's Day, so January 1st. But I was kind of curious how this update was gonna work because the maintenance is today. So I guess they just put up the events without the banner for Scarlet and Modernia. But you know, Mika's still here for 3 more days if anyone's trying to roll for her, so there's that. Is that standard? Yeah, just...
I really, really
But
like
if
you.
anyone's curious, you can technically look at the new Scarlet here. That's not it. Oops. That's advised. I just need a good crit rate crown. Oh man, I feel it. I was so lucky to get a freaking crit rate or damage piece for Navia. Let's see here. Oh, it's the no, where's first 3s? So yeah, you can actually see the new Scarlet right here actually. Scarlet Black Shadow.
Thou art most welcome to spar with me at any time.
So yeah, this is the new character that'll be featured on New Year's. So just like last year, Modernia was the pilgrim introduced for New Year's, and she's coming back actually, which is kind of cool. I already have my core thing, so I'll be going most likely for the new Scarlet, and I believe her skills have been released already on Twitter, but like you can check out her skills here. So she is pretty solid from the looks of it. So essentially, where is it? First skill, when attacking with full charge, you get this buff or like a thing based on which attack it was or how many attacks you've done. So you get this where is it? I should tell you, right? Activates attacking full charge, effects change according to the number of attack times. Each phase of the attack is not stacked. 3 times, yeah. So if you attack 3 times, you get this little attack buff, or like you get this little extra damage on an enemy. You attack 6 times, she does distributed damage, AoE, and then if you do 9 times, then the whole everything one just gets hit with a thing. So that's quite interesting. Her second skill, when you enter full burst, max ammo up, and then you reload your whole mag, which is kind of thing because you want to attack, you know, 3, 6, 9 times, right? For sure. Her burst, changes the full charge attack count for her first skill, so the 369 attacks, to 1, 2, 3. So that's pretty good. Also gives her attack and then increases her charge damage. So this version of Scarlet is a rocket launcher and wind, not electric. So, you know, you might be thinking, oh man, like how does it work? Because the old Scarlet was an assault rifle, even though she uses a sword, but you know, she kind of like just like swishes, slashes pretty fast. But no, this Scarlet does like a big slash. If I can show it off here. Here we go. So here's the Scarlet, pretty nice. So this Scarlet is a rocket launcher. So she charges up her slash and then see how fast that was? That slash like. So yeah, apparently her charge time is 0.03 seconds. Wait, no. Okay, so her ammo capacity is 9, which is like the max stack of her buff thing, which is kind of cool. Real time's 2 seconds. Charge time here, 0.3 seconds. So that's super fast. So you just be like slash and then charge slash and then charge slash, and I was like, wow. Okay then. I wonder if you get like charge speed in your stuff, then you can like reduce this to like no charge at all. So the thing with it though is that you do want to do full charge, because you don't do a full charge slash, then these things won't proc. So you don't want to let go of it too early, or if you're playing on auto, then she'll probably just full charge herself. But yeah, aside with that in mind, I think she's solid, because you know normally you're slashing something, all right, it's gonna do like damage to one thing, but once you do these like, you know, little things, these buffs, when you attack 369 times, you do extra damage to one enemy or even the whole, you know, board, so it can do good with mobs and whatnot. And once you hit the burst, then you're just freaking slashing every single time and doing triggering all these 3 things at once. Pretty thing. Wow, it's late. Yeah, it's a little bit later. I was binging Netflix. I was binging the Yu Yu Hakusho live action, to be honest. But I was like, you know what? I feel like doing this stream. Why not? Because the banner is gonna be on New Year's, and I was like, you know, I can do the story. It's fine. We're just talking about Scarlet and this kit right now. Just prepping for New Year's because this kit's pretty solid. So Modernia or Scarlet for newer players to roll for? I think Modernia is probably gonna be more better for like clearing story and like more like mob content per se, because like her thing is like AoE, right? It has like a huge AoE thing, whereas Scarlet, I mean, I have to see the numbers on like how she does like against mobs, because her thing can like do, when you trigger the 3 slashes, it does like AoE damage to everyone. But aside from that, I think Scarlet would be a solid like boss killer, because it just does a lot of single target damage. Like even the range of like the slash, it doesn't seem too big, so I highly doubt it would be like, you know, hitting a big AoE of enemies. But like the AoE capacity for Scarlet is through these things. Every time you do your 6 or 9 slash, where you do distributed damage to enemies. But like I think I could see her as a super solid like boss killer, honestly. Whereas Modernia is more like, she can like hit everything pretty much. So yeah, there's that. Pretty nice. Where's Modernia? You know, just for Modernia's sake, just like, you know, just testing her out. Just big MG, when you do the burst, and just like the hit reticle is so dang huge, and it just hits everyone. So, you know, it depends on what you kind of looking for, I guess. They're both good. I would say if you want a clear story or like, you know, like more mob content, more easier, then Modernia is probably the way to go. If you want to do more bossing, Scarlet's probably on a more reliable source. But you know, it's just, I haven't seen numbers or done personal testing yet, but that's just my guess from looking at the numbers and like the animations and whatnot. Modernia then, since she's cute, she's the best girl. Alright, well, with that, I will probably just do the missions later, the daily missions. Let's go hit up the story now. We've talked about Scarlet, because this whole new event, the New Year's, the new sword, is all about Scarlet and her past. And I don't want to say I'm excited, but like, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna feel by the end of this. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're just rubbing it in now, aren't they? Dude, this... Okay, so yeah. Noise gets a skin, as we see here. But it's a gacha skin. But holy freaking moly, bro. This skin is so good. I really like it. Like, her normal outfit with the purple is not bad. But, like, the white, like, it just pops. I don't know. I want the skin. I kind of do. I had Noise really early on in the game, so I really liked her character a lot. And this skin, like, you have a dynamic pose, and then I think there's a dynamic skill burst also, but I can't verify it because I don't have the skin. But I think on Twitter they posted the burst, and it's like a different unique burst animation, kind of like Bunny Rupee. So yeah, I might try for it. Can't be too bad, right? I would get it, but I can't right now. Yeah. You know, it's a gacha skin. I think with the Dorothy skin, I actually got luckier than the Rupee skin. I got it, and I didn't have to go through all the dang, like, roulette prizes and stuff. But then, you know, it's a gacha within a gacha, so spin at your own risk, commanders. Oh, it's not voiced, actually. Now that I think about it. Wait, it's not voiced, right? Okay. So I'm going to do my voice, and y'all having a good time? To bring in the new year. A small concert is being held in the Outpost. Yeah! You're the coolest Noise. Woo! Squad, let's go. I could buy it, but man, NIKKE is generous. Indeed. All the NIKKEs from the various squads have gathered under one roof. I did say it isn't voiced. Oh, okay. Did you say that? Was it on Discord? I totally blanked on that. So does this event not have like a map? I thought this one would have a map. I guess last year. Wait, no. New Year's last year was voice. No, was it? Ah, I can't remember. Damn, I need to look back at my. Oh, actually, no, I didn't record a stream back then. Fuck, never mind. Well, anyways, let's just keep on going. All right, we have my squad. The counters, no map. Okay, so it's not like that big of a thing, I guess. Counters, you get the Iga squad. We're not looking at Iga squad, we're looking at the maids. Made for You, Happy Zoo, 777, ACPU, the Carronates. Hey, it's my Hot Spring crew. Oh my gosh, wait, I didn't technically talk about the whole Hot Spring event. I didn't like do a stream on like the bonus side story minigame shit, but like Lumi, my goodness, bro. I can't believe it, bro. This game making me care for these 1-star characters too much, man. I can't handle it. Stop it, Shift Up. We already had, what was it, Soldier OW and Pina, and then we have the Product 12s and the NIKKE and the Nier Automata event, and then we have freaking Lumi. It's like, was that Soldier OW or whatever her name is in the Hot Springs? I was like, bro, stop it. Stop it. Stop traumatizing me, these guys. Well, I mean, at least Lumi's like doing okay, so she has eyes now, bro. That's cool how they like, it's such a thing that's such a mini game side story thing, but like it kind of pertains to the overall plot, so that she runs the Hot Springs now permanently. So next year, go back permanently, or archives or whatnot. All right, Carronates, even unlimited. How was the past year for everyone? You've all been battered by crushing waves and nearly been swept away by blustering snowstorms. Oh my gosh, we have actually. Despite that, you all made it through. You've all been through a lot this year. So have it. Wait, what? No. So have I. I encountered all sorts of obstacles and overcame them, just like all of you. So I'd like to thank the person who stuck with me the entire time. Out of here. Through all the hardships, through all the rough patches. Producer! Huh? Of course the minigame had to have depression, indeed. Bro, like, once you, like, collect all the secret stories, you get the true ending. That's the true ending right there. I was like, damn, this is, like, hardcore visual novel shit. You get to see all her backstory and her family and shit. Running the whole Hot Springs, and then how she, like, became NIKKE and then walked over back uninstinctly. And I was like, damn, so good. Past year, I was employed in November. It's okay, you got this. The archives is there for a reason, right? God, I fucking love this skin. Yeah, I'll go for this skin. There's something, they really did something with it. The face, like, it looks, I don't know, it just looks so glamored up compared to the default, like, you know, sprite for Noise. It's just too good. I want to thank you for helping me get through all the difficulties this past year. Noise hands me a flower. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Everyone in the crowd's gonna be probably jealous. This is for you. I hope you'll continue being a part of my life this next year. And she kisses us in the cheek. Oh, baby. You know, everyone's like pissed. Like, excuse me, Noise. After giving me a brief kiss on the cheek, Noise heads back up on the stage. Noise, what are you? Let's keep the good vibes going, everyone. On to the next song. You should go wash your face, Commander. Yeah, exactly. Pronto. What? Excuse me? I don't need to, no. I'll hold on to this flower for you, bro. The jealousy, the Anise jealousy, bro. Actually, I can help you scrub your face if you want. How about I go with you? Do you need me to help as well, Master? As the counters start to bicker amongst each other, I feel like we're starting to draw attention from the rest of the crowd. It's okay, I'll go alone. Bro, we don't need to wash our face, bro. Come on. It's Noise. I mean, it's kind of cute seeing Anise get jealous, but, you know. I'd be a swift retreat before we draw any more wanted attention. So we're just chilling in the outpost. Okay, the gust of wind kind of threw me off. I was like, what the hell is that sound? But it's just wind. Woo! In order to take a breather from the intensity of the concert, I decided to take a walk in the empty park before going back in. Gonna start a war arc now, bro. The moment she kissed us on the cheek, I was like, oh, it's on the war, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure half that crowd, I mean, I can't remember for correctly, but like at least half of that crowd have like some kind of romantic bond relationship story thing in the things. What's up, Claude? Welcome to the late streams. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that you're all awake at this time. I thought I was like, I don't know if anyone's gonna be awake at this time, but good morning, I guess. Civil War NIKKE edition? True. As I'm walking, I hear someone call out to me. Leaving so soon? The concert's still going strong. Huh? Scarlet? 'Tis a beautiful night. Oh gosh, I freaking love the way Scarlet talks. Have you been well, my lord? Oh, yes.
So deep, never touched any light. The light that was high in the sky. When it's cold, all flowers turn to the earth. Even the one that was cherished by all. Learning to let go.
Dude, this song is so good.
And that's when you're ready to move.
Told you it had lyrics. What's up, Daisuke? Being robbed? I don't know what's robbing you, bro. Is the Prima Gems? Dude, this thing sounds so nice. I go to work at 6:30 p.m. and decide to finish up the Genshin event on my second account while also playing Star Rail. Oh, wow. Damn, this is so damn good. Dude, oh my gosh. I want to give credit to NIKKE when credit's due. When they just do like shit like this, they didn't have to put a song for the lobby menu of the event, but they freaking cooked with it. This is actually kind of similar to Modernia, and last New Year's actually, that's when they introduced Modernia. They put a theme song for Modernia in the lobby theme as well. and like that was like the moment where I was like, whoa, this game and the we call it the company or the devs freaking cooking. Okay, hold up. I have to check. I'm so curious. I want to know if this song is in Outpost already. Because normally when it's an event like this, you don't have to like find the soundtrack in the map. It's just already here. So I want to see. Oh, yeah, also we have the new Nyan Nyan Paradise. Not the new, the old Nyan Nyan Paradise event. Where is it? Down here. So we got the Doggo event with Corone, and now we have the cat event. And I would say this one is this one hits pretty hard. If you like cats. Okay. Where event? Oh, here. Hold up. Yes, I have all the soundtrack from the last winter event. Nice. Okay, so here's the events OST. Is it this? Oh shit, it is right here. This is it. Camilla, Knots featuring Starry Sky. Bro, this song, banger. Good album you shift up. It gives me such good ass vibes. When I freaking first heard the New Year's song last year, where is it? Where's Modernia's theme song? This one. Fucking love this song. Yeah, this is the lobby theme for last New Year's event with Modernia, and like, I think it's the first time I did hear soundtrack or vocals in a lobby theme, and I was like, what the hell is this? Right, even the Nyan Nyan Paradise event in the archives had this song as their lobby theme. This one's such a chill listen to. I sometimes listen to this at work because it's just so damn vibes. That was good. Good job when you shift up. I freaking love how the soundtrack is already here. Perfect. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, no, I was just awing the damn soundtrack. I was like, wait, what am I doing here? Is there a challenge mode? Okay, we'll do challenge mode on my own time. Records, no. God, I freaking love this damn song, man. Here it is. I was looking for this. Okay, so counters all in here with, of course, the new Scarlet and Leader. Leader's supposed to have a skin. I don't see it though. But also, Guillotine's supposed to have a skin, so I was confused where there's an extra battle pass somewhere, unless there's like another one coming later. But yeah, Leader should have a skin, and Guillotine should have a skin as well. Noise is gotcha for sure, but I think one of them is supposed to be battle pass, but I don't know if it's both or something, or I don't know how it's gonna work. How will Scarlet be advised with? Is like the new one or the older one? Because with the new one, you talk to her herself, but then like I'm assuming the old one, it's gonna be like Snow White Lily, where you flash back, and then like it's the other commander technically. I can't believe this song, bro. Dude, this song is so good. It just sets the tone for this like vibe, the story, I feel like. Okay, we gotta go. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna be sounding like a broken record, but I gotta compliment the UI. I gotta compliment the UI. I get sleepless OC for real. I gotta give props to this game and Blue Archive. They have like the most banging soundtracks, or at least like every other game has good soundtracks too, but like those two are like the most like iconic ones for their soundtracks. Okay, so
I may not be the best,
leader.
but I can at least crack a few skulls.
I guess I'll put noise in too. Oh, Viper's here too. You know what? Where's my counter squad? Let me put my counter squad. They shall be down here actually.
Ready to go. Ready to go.
Then we're Scarlet. I'm gonna put actual Scarlet as a replacement for my, you know, non-dark
Who shall be the
shadow.
next to fall under my blade?
All right. Let's see how this goes. What are you doing here, Scarlet? I don't know, man. This event should be voiced instead of Neverland. I feel like I need to remember if last New Year's was voiced, because I don't think it was. But I honestly would have appreciated this to be voiced. To be honest, yeah, I feel like it would have been nice too. I mean, it's not that hard. It's just Scarlet talking most of the time, right? And then like they have voice actors for maybe like her sister and some other small background other characters. But it's literally just Scarlet talking. It's just one voice actor. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, production stuff aside, like I don't know how it works behind the scenes, but would I like this to be voiced? Maybe. Could they put a voice when they bring it to the archives? Possible, because they did that with the last Christmas event. So, you know, maybe this could pop up into the archives, get the full-on voice treatment, and then it'd be hella better. But like, unfortunately, as of right now, we don't have voice. Yeah. Tonight is the last night of the year, is it not? No, actually, Scarlet, it's actually December 28th, so we still have like 3 days left. To drink alone would be such a waste, so I sneak myself in hopes of enjoying a drink with thee. I heard the, oh my gosh. I heard the Blith tunes echoing throughout the streets, and it captured me. Blith? Blythe? Yeah, I hope we can hear our lovely drunk lady speaking in the future. Yo, man, if you ever want to hear Scarlet talk, just go to Genshin Impact and listen to Yaimiko. I'm just kidding. But, yeah. I really like her voice, honestly. I mean, I do hear Yaimiko talk all the damn time, so yeah, I really like her voice actor. Would have been nice to have this voiced. Because you could have like drunk, normal Scarlet here, and then when like she's like, you know, Black Shadow version, she's like more edgy and like more serious. It'd be cool. So I stopped looking for thou, but for a moment. For a while, I was drinking here while taking in the music. In other words, you were drinking alone. I suppose thou could frame it in such a way, yes. Look at this drunk samurai. But no matter, I live my life according to the vagaries of my heart, and wherever it may take me. Sounds like a life unencumbered. Sounds like the philosophy of a layabout. Why are these words? Unencumbered? I honestly don't want to try and insult her, but philosophy of a layabout. Why resign to using such negative parlance? I prefer to think of it as a life free of encumbrances. Damn it, I picked the wrong choice. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hello? Hello? Commander, I suggest you run. The other NIKKEs found out about Noise kissing you. Oh my gosh, it literally is a civil war. And they're riled up about it. They don't want to be bested by her, and they're out to find you and your cheek. Okay then. And this is particularly Anise is particularly upset. Oh my gosh. Commander, where are you? Are you at the outpost? Anise? Quick, Commander, you gotta run before they catch you. If anyone lays a finger on you, I will kill them myself. Wow. Wow. Look what you started, Noise. Noise. Wow. Freaking created World War NIKKE. with one action. And also, Anise being freaking jealous, except nothing happens in our Bond event stories, for crying out loud. Gosh. I have to say, I'm a little bit salty about Summer Anise's Bond story, because stuff would have happened if we didn't get cut off at the end. But you know, what else? I think her normal Bond story is alright, but like, it's kind of like not like this. But bruh, yo man, if anyone tries to kiss you on the cheek again, I'm gonna kill them myself. I was like, oh, okay, Anise. Thank you. Okay, so we're just gonna go drink alone with Scarlet and like chill. What news? It would appear my lord doth capture the heart of many a fair maiden. Guys, are you maidenless? You seem to be in quite a bind. A little bit, yes. I'm in a real pickle. Yeah. Looks to me that thou require a place of refuge. How about it? Would thou be partial to viewing the sunrise with me? Why the sunrise? Many people bring in the new year by watching the sunrise. Okay, where should we go? Where else would thou go to see a real sunrise? The surface.
Firepower ready. Cover. Maybe.
Did you see that?
This battle's finished. Moving on.
Carefully staying out of sight of the other NIKKEs roaming in the outpost, Scarlet and I make our way to the lift. Wing. Thine cheeks remain unsullied further, at least for now. Thank you for your help, Scarlet. Pray tell, what is that in your hand? I raised the flower that Noise gave to me. Oh, this? Someone gave it to me as a present. Is that a rose? Verily, it does not seem to be genuine, but rather artificial. I believe so, yes. Wait a minute. Wasn't her... I think her sister's name is Rose, right? Oof. Oof. Okay. I believe so, yes. It has been many... oh my god, this language. It has been many a moon since I laid my eyes on such an object. No matter how extensive my wanderings on the surface, I have never found a rose. I was on the verge of giving up, yet here it has appeared in my life. Do you like roses? Not particularly, but my sister had an affinity for them. You had a sister? Yes, I did. Have I never told you this? It was a very long time ago. I'm sorry. There is nothing to be sorry for. As I said, it was a long time ago. Time heals all wounds and washes away all sadness. We have arrived. I shall take you to a place where the view of the sunrise is unparalleled. From here, all we must do is proceed straight for 2 hours. 2 hours? Do not be discomposed, my lord. The more difficult the journey, the greater the rewards. Whoosh. Scarlet closes her eyes and feels the bitterly cold breeze brush up against her face. The winds are bitingly cold this time of year. Yes, it was around this time. Just before the new year. Bro, what is the soundtrack, bro? What are you referring to? Nothing. I am merely recalling some things that happened long ago. Have you ever heard of the Melee Squad? Melee! Melee Squad? Judging from the look on your face, I would say it's the first time you've heard of it. I suppose that is possible. From what I've seen in the arc, they don't seem to produce NIKKEs for the Melee Squad anymore. I suppose in a way, that's a small success. You were a part of this squad by chance? That I was. I suppose my sword is a fairly obvious clue, no? Is it not? I thought you said you had a mind switch and you didn't remember anything. To be precise, I lost the majority of all my memories. Not all of them. Even though I had to endure multiple mind switches, ooh. There are still certain memories which can never be forgotten. What kind of memories do you still remember? Would thee care for me to regale you with a tale? I'm a little curious, sure. I'm dying to know. I'm curious. Only a little. Thy visage is brimming with curiosity. This will do just fine. Our walk will be long. That would not be so bad, and that would not be so bad an idea to reminisce. Where shall I begin this tale? Alright, I shall start from there. Ahem. A long time ago, in the days when the first raptures had invaded, there lived two sisters who had become Nikkes. Oh yeah, her name's freaking Rose, and holy moly, hold up. Yo, I don't know who designed like the whole black and red like outfit aesthetic, but like I freaking love it. It kind of, I wasn't gonna say it looks like Nier, but it's not technically Nier. It's the black and red's giving me some other kind of vibe. I just can't like put a word to it. But holy moly, bro. Holy moly, man. Oh my goodness, it's pretty thick that we don't have this as a character. She does really kind of look like Scarlet a bit. It's been a hot minute since we sparred, isn't it? Now, question is, who's the older one? Who's the younger one? I believe this makes 985, doesn't it? Okay, Rose looks like the younger one in my eyes. Just a hunch. Do not treat this so flippantly. It deserves to be taken seriously. Yeah, I got it. I'll be serious. Scarlet and Rose point their swords at each other. Have at you. Bring it. So, both of them are unique variants of mass-produced Nikkes, created to be used in close combat, of which only 10 were manufactured. Yeah, I don't know about that, This whole game revolves around goods.
Engaging the enemy. Performing reload sequence.
I'll just let Scarlet chill. She doesn't need a swinger sword at all.
Reload.
Well, that was easy.
The tip of Rose's sword gently presses against Scarlet's throat. Damn. Very well. I concede defeat. Whew. Things could have really gone south for me. For a moment, my sword was starting to feel heavy back there. I better stay on my toes, or else I might really lose next time. Don't lie. You won without lifting a finger. Hardly. It wasn't easy at all. Now let's see, that makes 976 wins and 9 draws. Don't try and fudge the numbers. It's 975 wins and 10 draws. Heh, you got me. Think about it though. I'm your older sister. Doesn't it stand reason I'll be better with a sword? Okay, never mind. I was so wrong. Scarlet looks a little bit bigger though. It's just like the pose that they're doing. You're better than me with just about everything else. Cleaning, cooking, and generally being organized. You and I are Nikkes. Not only that, but models specifically designed to utilize swords. Would not mastery of such a weapon be of paramount importance? Do you think so? I truly believe there will come a day when you'll best me. No flower blooms in perpetuity, and nothing lasts forever. There will come a day when you beat me. It's just not now. That's all. I will whip that in what the fuck is that word? Insouciance? I will whip that insouciance out of you if that's the last thing I do. Looking forward to it when you've got in store for me. A broadcast? This is a special announcement to all special mass-produced belonging to Unit A within this sector. All close combat Nikkes assemble in the training ground. We are repeat. Why would they want us to gather there? Tis hard to say. Let's head over. Whoa, there's more. The United Forces of Humanity officer. Is that everyone? Yes. Okay then. Do I really have to do this? Why me of all people? It's not like doing this is gonna make them become another goddess squad. They gave that mercenary Grimm's model, so how come I... They gave that mercenary Grimm's model. Pray tell, are we going to stand there in perpetuity? Oh, you said everyone's here, right? Yes. Due to your stellar test results, you are all being deployed as melee squad. All 10 of you, who have been specially designed for close quarters combat, will undertake infiltration and reclamation missions. And this will be all be done under my command. A human will be accompanying us. So we're being assigned what's it called again? A commander? Like the goddess squad? Yes. We'll be following the same model as the goddess squad. Going forward, all squads will be assigned commanders regardless of stature. To make such a sweeping policy changes, it would seem the accomplishment of the goddess squad are greater than I initially thought. Any more questions? By the way, Rose. Yes? Since you had the highest score in the final test, you'll be the squad leader. Ah, so whoever got the highest score gets to be the leader? I didn't expect that. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. That covers just about everything. So return to your positions. We'll be proceeding to the coordinates designated by our mission tomorrow morning. Make sure you are properly equipped. The United Forces of Humanity officer leaves hurriedly. Finally, a real mission. An opportunity to take down a real rapture with my own hands. Yeah, don't be too hasty about that, Scarlet.
Initiating engagement sequence.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Got a bad feeling about this, Chief. There's only one Nikke with a sword at present, so... The day of the mission. Yo, wait, hold on. I want a view of those mass-produced melee people. Dude, this soundtrack's kind of cooking it right now. An oppressive silence fills the transport vehicle as it heads towards the target area. Scarlet? What? How come you're so quiet? Are you nervous since it's our first mission? No. I'm really excited about having the chance to cut down a rapture. I see. If you say so. Scarlet? You've heard of Lieutenant Lilyweiss, haven't you? I haven't been living under a rock, so yes, I do know of her. She is the first and also the strongest warrior there ever was. The one who heralded the existence of Nikkes to all humanity. Yes, she's pretty cool. So pretty and also so strong. A few days ago, some of the girls in Team B told me that she was able to tear apart raptures with her bare hands. So the fact that she does freaking punch the shit out of raptors is true. I thought, okay, so she doesn't use a gun at all. I thought in the story for the Red Hood thing, you see her just punch raptors. What? Not any other type of weapon? Nope, none at all. Wherever she goes, it's a flurry of disembodied rapture parts flying through the air. I suppose it was her exemplary display that made the United Forces of Humanity choose not to discard the close combat program. Perhaps that's why they decided to create mass-produced Nikkes like us who are specially made for melee combat. That's what I was thinking too. But I'm sure she was even nervous on her first mission. How would you know that? Just a hunch. She would have been facing something she'd never been up against before. And there were many things precious to her that she had to protect. If thine own strength is so formidable, then surely there is no need for apprehension. Huh? You think so? She was a human just like us before becoming Nikkes. so I'm willing to bet she was just as nervous as we are now. It's normal to be a bit jittery when you're doing something for the first time. Are you nervous too? Of course. It's not like I ever gone toe-to-toe with a rapture before. This is all new to me, so yeah, I'm nervous. A little scared even. But I know that those emotions are all temporary. Because nothing in this world lasts forever. All this tension and anxiety will fade into nothing with time. As we get used to this sort of thing. The military vehicle stops. Looks like we arrived. We've arrived at the target point. Everyone, to your positions. Roger. Now then, I guess it's time for us to head out. Whoa, bro, I can never get a good view of these freaking mass-produced melee swords. We successfully infiltrated the building and confirmed the target. We got a visual on 20 ground-type raptures. If we descend from the building, we'll make contact with the group of raptures. Then get in there and defeat them. Roger. The resounding thud of footsteps echoes out along the great vibrations of the earth. Before them stand the cold, piercing gaze of an emotionless killing machine. It is far more massive and threatening than anything any of them have seen in the simulations. Everyone holds their breath in terror. No one dares to take the plunge into the rapture lair. You're telling me they want us to jump down there and start hacking away? With just swords instead of proper firearms? The panic-stricken voice of one of the NIKKEs rings out, filling everyone else with ever-increasing dread. The atmosphere is uneasy, restless, tense. Scarlet feels like her feet are being weighed down with concrete blocks. Really? Personally, I think a sword is preferable to a gun in this situation. With a gun, you fire a bullet and that's all there is to it. But for us, even if our swing isn't true, we'll still do some damage. Rose stands up. Rose? Also, a sword is way cooler than a gun anyway, wouldn't you say? You know what? Gotta admit, yes sir. Sword versus the gun? Why not? Rose leaps down in the midst of the rapture horde. Rose! As she plummets towards the ground, she begins swinging her sword at the raptures. The blink of an eye, several raptures collapse to the ground. Huh, they're not that much of a challenge. Scarlet! Don't tell me these things have got you nervous. If you can't cut up this cannon fodder, how do you expect to defeat me? Who are you calling nervous? Scarlet stands up and leaps towards the raptures, to which Rose is currently laying waste. Ah. The blade cleaves through the raptors like a hot knife through butter. Their movements are repetitive, just like those she saw in the simulations. Their gaze, the positions of their cores. Scarlet is able to act almost instinctively as she works her way through the horde. Without thinking, she knows exactly where to strike the enemy, how to neutralize them entirely. Yeah! She can do it. She can cut them. No longer do the raptors seem so frightening. Scarlet's blade bisects the raptor's core. Whew. 'Twas but a what the heck is that word? 'Twas but a bagatelle. Right. These raptors cleave just as well as anything we've encountered. Don't be afraid, everyone, and come before I claim all your shares. Whether or not this sonorous war cry reached her comrade, Scarlet does not recall. However, what she does remember is how everyone shook themselves free from the fetters of fear which held them, and together ventured forth and swung their swords through endless raptures. And so it came to pass that their first mission, for which there had been decidedly low expectations, became a resounding success with an unprecedented absence of casualties on their end. Well, where does this all change is the question.
What should the first target be?
How's this? This battle's finished. Moving on.
In the days and weeks that followed, the melee squad was deployed on countless missions. The Rapture Core shatters to pieces. All nearby Raptures are eliminated. Alright, I'll make the report. Reporting in, we have eliminated all the Raptors previously accompanying this station and have recaptured the 29th base of the United Forces of Humanity. Their bodies have been designed to be more nimble than other mass-produced NIKKEs. Arts believes she was one-shotted by Lily Wise later. Yo, man, she was freaking, what is this, sneak attacked? It's like, okay, if I beat you, then you joined the Goddess Squad. Okay, sure. Sneak attack. That was so fucking good-ass thing. Good memories. Ooh, check that out. Disgusting. Is that really a machine? Hark, perchance thou could spend less time pontificating and more time slicing? Patience, my dear sister. I assure you that whatever needs killing will meet its rightful end. Rose swings her sword, bisecting the Rapture. In order to truly excel at the art of cutting, one must have a calm mind. Similar to other NIKKEs, they witnessed a succession of successful missions, defeating numerous Rapture hordes. Along with numerous accomplishments, however, there were also sacrifices. Okay, here we go. Scarlet gazes at her fallen comrade lying on the ground. I don't think she'll make it. She sustained cranial damage. She is beyond saving. I see. I will request a coffin for her to be transported back to base. Bro, is it me or Rose's eyes kind of look really sad or like crying or like they look off? Looks off in this picture. Very well. Their many accomplishments also brought forth an equal amount of positive changes. Yeah, it was kind of like, you know, she just pained expression pretty much. So our squad is officially being instituted? Correct. It is surprising, honestly. What benefits shall we receive from formally becoming a squad? We'll be able to manage our squad more sustainably, and we'll also have to request official support from other squads, or we'll be able to officially request. None of these things seem particularly noteworthy to me. What do you mean? We're making a name for ourselves. Practically speaking, the quality and quantity of our equipment will no doubt increase. That is more to my liking. Speaking of which, when is our additional supplies meant to come in? Damn it. What are the higher-ups thinking? Commander? Huh? Did you say something? Yes. I told you, don't call me Commander. Refer to me by my actual rank. Yes, Lieutenant. I was asking when our additional supplies were due to arrive. They've been delayed for a week now. What do you expect? Everything's going to hell in the handbasket, so you can hardly be surprised at the fact that our supplies are slow to show up. Ah, I see. So you all need to bust your asses, you hear me? Bro, I don't like this dude. I don't like this dude. I don't like it. That way, we'll make a name for ourselves and receive supplies without any issues. Very well, I will do that. As the missions became increasingly more difficult, so did the bonds between the NIKKEs and the squad become closer. Let's see. It's getting late. The sun is starting to set. I'm not so sure if heading back to the base is a good idea. What say ye about yonder building? Scarlet points to a partially collapsed building. I think 'twould make a most sufficient dwelling for the evening. Sounds good to me. We can camp out here for tonight. I don't like how this is going. I have sus feelings about all this.
Firepower!
You guys doing good? Yep. Catch you later, Don. Get some sleep. All good, Lash. Thanks for hanging out, man. I'll see ya. I mean, there's a lot of streams I have to do, but I don't have any particular dates planned. But for sure, if anything, I'll see you on New Year's or on the night after New Year's for the Scarlet stream. But yes, sir, man. I'll see you next time, man. Take it easy, man. Sussy Baka, bro. This commander is not too thing, right? Scarlet sits near the window, keeping watch. Occasionally, she glances back at the others, who are laughing and chatting amongst themselves. It's peaceful out here. It's nice, isn't it? I'll be there for sure. Alright, man. Take it easy. Have a good night. Sense of peace. It's too peaceful. I worry that the others have forgotten that we are on a mission. Relax. Everyone's been running themselves as ragged as late. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a moment of peace and quiet. Nevertheless, we must remain vigilant. I know that. I know how much you care about us. You're scared that if we let down our guard, we'll get hurt. Don't worry. So long as you're on guard, we'll be just fine. Besides, even though everyone may look like they're carolling about casually, they still have their swords on them. So cut them a little slack. This is a rare opportunity for us to properly relax. Very well. With that being said, I got you a little something for being such a hard little worker while everyone else is having fun. Ta-da! Rose produces 2 small cups from her pouch. Where did you get those? They came with the last shipment of supplies. Scarlet lifts up a bottle of alcohol. Oh my goodness. I see where this all came from. This all came from her sister. I thought we could have a little drink together. Alcohol? Hath thine mind gone to ruin? Drinking during a mission? Why not? Just one little drink. You really think one drink is gonna get us drunk? No, but don't be such a sourpuss, come on. Rose fills a glass and hands it to Scarlet. Her cups has cups. Oh yeah, indeed. Oh, is that where they pulled it from? They pulled out the glass from there? I could buy that, actually. Or they pulled out the bottle or pulled out something. I don't know. That's another pocket dimension. Oh, wait, what does it say? After some hesitation, Scarlet grabs the glass. Bottoms up. Cheers. Kanpai. Ah, that smells nice. Is that Rose? Blech. What's wrong? Doesn't agree with you? Bitter. Huh? I said it's bitter. How can you enjoy such a vile concoction? I thought it was fine. I refuse to drink any more of this wicked brew. Suit yourself. More for me. Say, did we ever drink together when we were human? Not sure. All I recall is that we were sisters. It's interesting, isn't it? How do you figure it's the only thing we both remember? From what I've observed, unless you're a Grimm's model, you either have no memories at all or you remember everything. I suppose it was a particularly indelible memory for both of us. Perhaps I convinced myself to never forget my sister, even in death. Really? We got along so well that we never forgot each other, or we got on each other's nerves so much that we couldn't forget. Either way is fine, I suppose. Rose finishes the rest of her glass, and then lies down on the ground. Follow the wind, follow the clouds, follow your heart. That is the life I wish to lead. Huh? Where's that from? Nowhere, considering it's my plans for the future. Not the most poetic of plans. When I asked everyone what they wanted to do when the war ended, one person said she wanted to lie in bed for a week. Another said she would boil an entire pot of soup and gulp it all down. Someone else said she would take the time to read all the comics that she wanted. Oh right, there was another one that stuck out to me. Someone wanted our squad to become really famous and go on a mission together with the God Squad. What foolhardy dreams. In this day and age, a lot of people share that same aspiration. Since everything else seems so far away and unattainable now. Dreaming of joining the God Squad is the next best thing. What about you, Scarlet? What about me? What do you want to do? Well, I wish to spar with you without any armor. Huh? Spar with me without any armor? That's all your great dream for the future? If you ask me, I think that's the silliest dream of them all. I suppose I realize how silly it sounds. You see? That's what happens when all the other dreams seem out of reach. A gentle breeze blows through the night air. Behind them, the laughter of the squad mates can be heard. This is nice. Next time, let's invite them to drink together with us. What is this sudden obsession with spirits? It's nice sharing a drink with others. I just want to share this feeling with everyone else. Oh, I've got it. How about we enjoy a drink while watching the sunrise on New Year's Eve? Consider a team building exercise. It could be also act as a nice reward to everyone for how hard they've been working the past year. Do as you please. I spotted some good alcohol in the supply box. It'll taste even better after it's aged a few more months. If anything, it would probably turn bitter. That night, all the Nikkes reminisce about their past, create new memories that would last, and laugh together. All the while, they dreamt of a bright and better future that would never come. Bruh.
Leaves will fly with the wind. Would it also take my memories for me?
Oh no, oh no. Oh no, why did I look at that? I already see what the frick the freaking wallpaper is, bro.
When it's cold, all flowers turn to the earth. Even the one that was cherished by you.
Alright.
Learning to let go.
Let's keep her going. We're halfway through the story. After walking for about 2 hours, we arrive at a clearing on the hill. Here we are. This is the place which shall grant us unsurpassed views of the sunrise. Right here? Yes, there is no better place to take in the sunrise with a drink in hand. Scarlet sits down on a large flat rock nearby. Such a nice and cool weather we're having. Come sit here, my lord. You must be tired from all the walking. I suppose I am. I walk over to Scarlet and sit next to her on the rock. I've already dispatched any potential foes that would disrupt us. All we have to do now is wait for the sun to come up and look forward to the new year. Scarlet takes something out of her bag. Ta-da! Wow. Scarlet places a bottle of wine and 2 glasses on the rock. When did you decide to bring these? It was part of the plan from the start. If I did not chance upon thee, I intended to come here by myself. Then why 2 glasses? Well, whether I drink with 1 or 2 glasses, it makes little difference. Scarlet pours some wine into a glass. So you all continue to have a hot streak? Pardon? You're not done with your story, are you? Oh, that. What makes you think our fortune turned out sour? Or, what makes you think our fortune turned sour? If things had continued to go well, the melee squad would still be around. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. No. I should finish the story since I brought it up. Continued success. Is such a thing even possible? You were right. With the way the world works, such a thing was impossible. Because life is not that simple. Alright, here we go. We have a good look at the melee unit. Or the melee mass-produced. Zam. Dude, I freaking like how they have, like, I don't even know what this is. It's like a freaking, like, halo effect. Or like a little, like, what do you call it? Like a... What do you call those hats? I guess, like, you know, like a samurai hat kind of looking thing. Okay, you know what? I think I remember now. The freaking, like, sword and the red and the black. I think it reminds me of Metal Gear, actually. I was like, what's this black and red aesthetic? Like, what does it remind me of? And swords. I was like, oh, yes. There it is. Okay, what the hell's happening here? Get a hold of yourself. Thought thou even realized what you were slashing at? I hate everything. Die. I hate everything. Die. Everything. Scarlet. Rose shakes her head. so sorry. Oh gosh, she had to freaking cut her own. On numerous occasions, Rose and Scarlet had to cut down their own comrades who had suffered a mind switch. Bomb installation complete. Bombs have been installed at all key points. We've got 3 minutes until this building comes tumbling down. Everyone get out. Scarlet turns around and she takes a step. Huh? As if one of her screws had come undone. One of her legs refuses to move. Scarlet, what are you doing? We need to get a move on. You go first. What are you talking about? One of my legs isn't cooperating. You go ahead. Huh? A body malfunction at a time like this? One of the Raptors aims its gun barrel at the group. Huh? I thought we had gotten them all. Everyone, take cover! Rose grabs Scarlet and rushes forward. The building collapses. Is everyone okay? Rose frantically looks around her. This mission consisted of 8 personnel. As for how many remained, 7. Combined setback of hardware malfunctions and the unexpected Raptor attack resulted in the death of their squad mates. Oh my gosh. Oh. Bro, this team's not getting freaking proper maintenance and care, bro. Scarlet opens the door to the medical room and comes out. How is she doing? Rose shakes her head. Is she crying? No. Again? Her body was completely torn apart. The impact was so great that her brain waves aren't registering as strongly as they should. Even if she does make it, the chance of her experiencing a mind switch is high. In all likelihood, however, her brain activity will cease entirely before that happens. We'll miss the window to restore her body. I see. How's your leg? Fine. It was just a minor tremor, so I was able to repair it myself. You know things are getting dire when you have to resort to self-surgery. Every time we go on a mission, someone dies or gets hurt. Our bodies weren't made to be as durable as the other NIKKEs. So even a single hit can put us down for the count. Plus, since we fight with the enemy up close and personal, we're more susceptible to suffering a mind switch. We're still a variant of the mass-produced model, a prototype slightly altered for melee combat. We're therefore likely to experience more defects and thus require more frequent maintenance. Meanwhile, we don't have enough supplies stockpiled to even get us through tomorrow. So now there's 6 of us. Yeah. But that's assuming we get the supply shipment. Everyone has gotten far too battered up during the last mission, and we've been starving for too long. We're fast approaching our limit. Is there still no word on the shipment? None. The lieutenant simply keeps beating the drum about having to complete the mission. Precisely. This can't go on. I cannot sit by and watch everyone drop like flies. I'll talk to the lieutenant again. Once he realizes the gravity situation, I'm sure he'll become more sympathetic to our plight. I'll go with you. Are you sure? 2 is better than 1, is it not? If we cause enough of a fuss, even that indolent human will be forced to do something about it. I knew I could count on you. Alright, let's go. Let's try and talk some sense to this guy. Yeah, I don't see that going too well.
They are as candles, the better burnt out.
Reloading. Cover me. Reload. Cover. With all this modern technology, reloading seems one more victory for Bolt and me.
They are as
Oh, straight to a battle.
the better burnt
Okay.
out.
With all this modern technology, reloading seems so obsolete. Reloading. Cover me. was easy.
Lieutenant, is there still no word on the supply shipment? Huh? What was that? Supplies? Not yet, no. No? Dost thou not think you are being excessively flippant about all this? Dost thou realize the state our squad is in? Our numbers have dwindled from 10 down to 6. Oh, 6. I ask you, how do you think those who remain are feeling? 2 of them have sustained serious damage to their arms, and another 2 have broken swords. We are quickly approaching our limit. I know that. Scarlet slams her fist on the desk. Oh, Scarlet, I thought it was me. Huh? If that is true, then why are you sitting here doing nothing? Art thou not the commander of our squad? Get up and do something! Even if you are not on the field, surely thou could make thyself useful working behind the scenes. For someone in your position, that is the least you can do. Calm down, Scarlet. He's still our superior officer. Scarlet steps back. Yeesh, scared me. I understand where you're coming from. However, getting into a huff won't change anything about our situation. As for the supplies, it's because everything is in shambles out there. We'll just have to hold out a little longer. You say that, yet the other squad that we met previously seemed to be receiving perfectly adequate supply shipments. Highly unusual for a squad of our stature to be deprived of supplies, wouldn't you say? What? It's probably because the other squads have accomplished more than us. That must be it. We haven't given the higher-ups what they want, and that's why we're not getting any support. Results? Please. What drivel? At any rate, we've been assigned a new mission. Another assignment? Once we complete this, our designation as an official squad will finally come through. Then we'll be able to have an official squad name. We'll receive just as much support from the other squads as just the other squads. Probably. You expect us to believe that? We don't have much of a choice. This is war. You'll do it, won't you? You have to. You want to support. You want the support you feel you deserve, you have to do it. So let's get the show on the road and show them what we're made of, okay? Fine. I'll notify the others. Good. Let's go, Scarlet. Very well. Rose and Scarlet approach the door. Rose. Yes? May I talk to you for a moment? Alone? Yes, just you. Okay. I'll see you later. Scarlet heads outside on her own. I don't like this. What did he say?
That's what I'm talking about!
Cover. Reload.
Modern technology? Reloading seems so obsolete.
Performing reload sequence.
Where are we at
battle's
now?
finished.
1-8 or
Moving on.
1-9, then 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 more stages. I don't like it. Did thou just say what I think you said? A rebellion? Are you truly positing the notion that we rebel? Did thou just say what I think you said? Are you truly positing the notion that we rebel? Oh. Yes, you heard me right. Support isn't coming. There's no way around that. Things don't change, we're all done for. We need to do whatever it is necessary to get those supplies sent here. Even if it means intimidating our lazy oaf of a lieutenant. Don't thou hear what you are even saying? I'm right here, you don't have to shout. What did Lieutenant tell you? What could he have told you that? Nothing. He was merely rattling off a list of complaints. like always. Then why, in the name of all that is holy, have you come to such an extreme conclusion? There must be a reason. Why do you think? The Lieutenant has no intention of hearing us out, and HQ seems completely unaware of how dire our situation is. I'm merely suggesting that we don't make things so easy for them. If we make some noise, they might at least give us something. So you're proposing that we threaten a human being? You intend to take the sword, which was given to us to slay raptors, and wield it against the human? How can thee, as a NIKKE, utter such profane words? Yes, that's exactly what I'm proposing. Because if we don't, we're going to die out there. But, did you get a glimpse of the mission briefing? I saw. We captured the 5th Arms Depot. It's a suicide mission, far more difficult than anything we've ever done previously. And that's with our ranks nearly cut in half. Not only that, but we're supposed to roll out at first dawn tomorrow. We're not even close to being prepared for such an operation. If we head out in our current state, we're all likely to be exterminated. Be that as it may, how can we stoop so low as to threaten a human? Is that even possible in the first place? There must be some way we can get it to work. Do not speak of it so casually as if it were a lark. Is that how you see it? This is no joking matter to me. I'm quite serious. Rose? I've already run it by the others. 2 agreed to it, and 2 opposed. If you oppose it, it'll be a split down the middle. So everyone has already made up their minds? Yes, and now it's up to you to do the same. What do you want to do? I presume you oppose. Yes, I oppose. So you're suggesting that we accept the suicide mission, which will surely ruin us. Since when were we so afraid of death? We have always put our lives on the line when out on the field, and we've been through hell and back. Yes, we may not be Grimm's models. Yes, we may only be mass-produced NIKKEs, but we still have our pride in our role of protecting humanity. That is what has kept us going in all these hellish firefights until now. That is why everyone in our squad is willing to give their lives to the cause and fight until the bitter end, even when death stares us in the face. So are you to tell me that now, when we're faced with yet another mission that threatens our lives, that we are to shrink back, throw up our hands, and give up? We give up now. What of our fallen comrades? What were their deaths for? Did they die for nothing? Scarlet, let us humor your harebrained scheme. Say we strong-arm the lieutenant and get the supplies we need. What then? We would be considered traitors to the united forces of humanity. Nowhere would be safe. We would forever be on the run. Is that what you really want? Haven't you always said that nothing lasts forever in this world? Dost thou not apply to our lives, to our time on this planet? I am not obsessed with how I die. I would rather decide on how I live. Rather than be a traitor and forever be a fugitive, I would prefer to die fighting. Even if it doesn't seem logical or self-preserving, I am a NIKKE. How we live is more important than how we die. So you prefer to fight until the very end? Do you think you'll always feel that way? I will certainly try. Even if you're faced with great hardship? Yes, even then. You've grown. I still remember when you were too scared to take that leap towards the raptures. It was a long time ago. Our first mission. My, what a long way you've come. What are you talking about? Rose? Very well. Since you're so vehemently opposed, I suppose I don't have much choice. Since the mission is tomorrow, I guess we'll do it. Huh? Good thinking, dear sister. After this mission is over, you can speak out about this further. Thank you. Don't mention it. I'll take care of the convincing the others. You focus on preparing for tomorrow's deployment. Okay. Rose turns and leaves. I don't like this.
They are as handled, the better burnt out.
Going on a mission, no supplies, barely any rest or prep time.
Seems so obsolete. Reload. Cover me. Nothing can stand against my firepower.
Scarlet cracks open a small window. The cold winter breeze pushes its way through the room. Only 2 more days until the new year. Then the alcohol, which had been stored safely for months, can finally be imbibed. Scarlet still could not fathom why someone would willingly ingest such a bitter tonic. But the notion of sharing another drink with her sister, thinking of how she could spend some more time with others, the idea that would bring a modicum of comfort to her squad mates who were at their breaking point. 2 more days, just 2 more days. Scarlet closes the window and attempts to force herself to sleep. Scarlet? Don't do it. Rose? What? What the hell is that? Who is it? Wake up. Roses. Ah! Oh, don't tell me she has a mind switch. No. No. When Scarlet steps out into the hallway, everything's in chaos. Scarlet. One of the Nikkes lies on the ground in a puddle of her own blood. Next to her stands 2 other Nikkes who stare at Scarlet blankly. What have you done? All 3 of the Nikkes were her squad mates. What's happening? Grab. The Nikke in the pool of blood grasps Scarlet's ankle. You have to stop Rose. She went to kill the lieutenant. Oh my gosh, why? What? Hurry. Very well. The 2 Nikkes brandish their swords at Scarlet. Both of you, move! Both swords' tips remain pointed squarely at Scarlet, not budging. You refuse to comply, then I'll be forced to cut you down. Scarlet draws her sword. Oh my goodness, it's Civil War. Oh my god.
Firepower. With all this modern technology, you already seem so obsolete. Reload. Cover me. Reload. One more victory for Bolt and me.
Alright, second to last. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. A few hours prior. Rose saunters towards the commander's room, recalling the conversation she had with him only moments ago. Wait, was this just before she had been slapped by Lilith? No, this is probably like way... Oh, actually it could be. Actually that could be, huh? Because when they found Scarlet, I think she was... either her team died or something along the line, so it could be, actually. But I don't know. It could be. If like the last chapter of this thing is like, you know, things happened and her squad's dead and then she gets found, then maybe so. But no, actually I don't think it would be. There has to be some kind of gap afterwards. Recalling the conversation she had with him only moments ago. Well, you're the one who asked me to stay behind, so out with it. You feel uncomfortable, you don't have to say it. How How much time do you think you all have left? What? How many of you do you expect to come back from this mission? And here I thought you had no interest in us. Yet here you are asking me such a question. Quit kidding around and give me a straight answer. How many of you do you think are realistically going to come back from alive for this mission? Like I already told you, the situation could hardly get any worse. There are only 6 of us left and half of us are at the end of our tether. On top of that, this mission is infinitely more difficult compared to those we've done before. You're right. Having said that, we're not just going to roll over and die. We will do whatever it takes to survive. You think all of you can make it? I can't guarantee anything, but if we put our minds to it, we can. All of you, huh? Lieutenant? All of you? Lieutenant, are you alright? All of you. I knew you'd say that. Let me tell you something. In the end, only one of you will survive. Yet here you are, blavadating about how you'll do your best. Only one? Huh. Only one of us is going to make it? Ooh. Is it me? You just said we'll all die, didn't you? Don't tell me that's why we aren't receiving those supplies. Lieutenant! Okay, yes! Damn it! Everyone's gonna die. That's why we've been left hanging high and dry, got it? Doesn't matter how much you succeed in your assignments, they refuse to lend us any further support until just one of you is left. But why? Is it because we're mass-produced models? Don't make me laugh. If anything, it would have been preferable if you were ordinary mass-produced NIKKEs. But you're not. You're melee NIKKEs. You're all merely prototypes, but you try to be like the others, and that's why it came to this. But we achieved results. You said if we kept it up, we could officially become a sanctioned squad. Results. Yes. Good results? Not so much. You will all sustain damage every single time you go into battle. Unless we forget the inordinately high rate of mind switch amongst you all. You yourself said your mental state deteriorates faster because you're seeing the raptors up close. How could a unit that requires so much hands-on maintenance possibly be mass-produced? They'd much rather invest in producing a new type of unit altogether. Because we require more maintenance? A special unit? You're waiting until there's just one of us left and then turn us into a Grimm's model? Yes, that's right. Whoever remains will be converted to a Grimm's model. That's why we only need one of you. So that's why the missions have been getting harder. It's to filter out the weak and select the strongest amongst us. You catch on quickly. We're not doing this mission. What? I said we won't do it. I refuse to go along with this insane plan of yours. What the hell is this? What do you think you're doing? We have a right to refuse. The hell you do? A mass-produced NIKKE turning down a standing order? They'll think you all suffered a mind switch. If you want you all to be If you want you all to be sent to the scrap heap, then be my guest. Refuse the mission. It won't matter in the end. We've accrued enough data to be able to choose the strongest amongst you. You can still pare it down to just one candidate. Don't try and get smart with me. You're the strongest of everyone here, so you'll be the one who survives. Just follow your orders and you'll make it out of this alive. Why are you trying to save everyone? Is it because of your sister? In times like this, family doesn't mean squat. You're NIKKEs. You no longer share the same blood, and yet you insist on calling her your sister? It's a jungle out there, and everyone is in competition. Enough of this. What did I ever do to deserve this? I was told that if I became your commander, I'd be set for life. I could live peacefully, they said. So why do you continue to drag me out here and make me live on a battlefield? You listen, and listen good. If you want to survive, everyone else has to die. This is what your squad was created for in the first place. This is the way things have to end. So stop saying that everyone will live. This is the only way I can get out of this hellhole. Don't you want to be done with this place too? You want supplies. You want to eat good food and rest. Well then, let's get this over with and go back. It'll be good for us both. Not just us, in fact. If they're destined to die anyway, you could give them a painless death. End their suffering. This parrot thoughts swirl through Rose's mind. Would the sole survivor really live on? The company never intended for their squad to last from the very beginning. Even if there was only one lone survivor, what would prevent them from turning them into lab rats, sucking out their essence and planting it into their bodies? There was no way to completely restore a body and mind damaged by countless battles. The higher-ups almost certainly wanted to extrapolate their proficiencies and experiences and transfer them to a more proper subject. In the end, even the lone survivor would be rendered asunder, eradicated, and left as a mere compilation of ones and zeros. The more their squad succeeded, the more they played into the enemy's hand. They were meant to suffer until they expired. That was the fate which had been accorded to them. Yes, right. Nothing lasts forever. Rose continued to ruminate. If their succeeding would lead to their downfall, then failure was naturally the only viable path to survival. If she wanted to defy the expectations that had been placed upon them, then she had to aim for failure in its most absolute form. I'm glad you're coming around. At least you and I are going to make it out of here. Rose's mind continues to swirl with a panoply of thoughts. Oh, she had a mind switch. Yeah, her mind's going haywire. Then she makes a decision. She knows what to protect and what to discard. Okay, maybe not have a mind switch, but like she's really trying to think this through. Rose stands in front of the door. Lieutenant, it's Rose. Do you have a moment? I have something important I need to discuss with you. Scarlet sprints through the hallways. Despite the fact that she is a NIKKE and there is no conceivable way that she could be out of breath, she nevertheless feels strangely winded as she runs. An oppressive feeling of unease rises in her chest and then presses down, crushing her. If Rose crossed the line from which there was no coming back, what would she do? Please, Rose, don't! By the time she arrived at the commander's room, Rose was standing there, alone. The walls and the ceiling were torn apart and stained crimson. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Rose. There you are. Drenched in human blood. Oh my gosh.
No need to fear. Litter is here. Cover.
Is that a lot? How's this?
Reload. Nothing can stand against my firepower.
All right, last one. Oh gosh. Oh, this is not deja vu. Scarlet looks around in horror as their commanding officer lying dead on the ground, or at the commanding officer dead on the ground, and the lifeless body of their squad mate. Did you do this? You came sooner than I thought you would. I thought they'd at least be able to hold you back for a while longer. Answer me. Yes, I did it. Both the lieutenant and her. How? Are you going through a mind switch? Rose holds up a red strip of cloth in one hand. I covered my eyes with this. When I did the deed, I simply imagined that they were raptures. As you can see, it proved effective. Is that even possible? Apparently so. Interesting, isn't it? Our inhibitors prevent us from harming humans, so I wanted to test it if I tricked myself into believing that they were a human, if I could do it. Turns out it worked. Thanks to this red cloth. When I was looking through it, I imagined that what I was looking at was the glowing red core of a rapture. I just kept telling myself anything that moved was a rapture. I must say, I'm surprised at how effective it was. Why? As for her, Rose looks down at her fallen squadmate with sadness. I told her not to move, but she didn't listen. I told her I couldn't see well with my eyes covered like that. I didn't mean to go after anyone but the lieutenant. Why, damn you? Why are you doing this? You agreed to the mission. You said you would listen to me. Yes, I did. So what is happening? No flower blooms in perpetuity. In perpetuity. Nothing lasts forever in this world. Do you think you'll always feel that way? I will certainly try. Even if you're faced with a great hardship? Yes, even then. I never convinced you in the first place. You don't resent me for this, do you? Then prove it. You said that you would protect humanity, and that you'd always feel the way you did. Here I am, a traitor who has betrayed humanity. With this very sword intended to fell raptures, I cut down one of my comrades. I killed a human. I'm the enemy. Are you asking me to kill you? What if I can't do it? Then you leave me no choice. I won't give up until you finish this. I can't stop now. I will cover my eyes and slash indiscriminately. All will perish under my blade, rapture and human alike. If that is the only way to ensure that your blade will come from my neck, then so be it. How can you be so cruel? Have you no remorse? More than I can bear. Surely you can understand, however. I decided this a long time ago. The end of my life. I wanted it ended in sparring matches with you. Before Scarlet stood a NIKKE who had murdered a human being, who had slaughtered one of their own squad members, turned her back on humanity. Such cruelty could not go unpunished. Scarlet, was it? Barely, however. Huh? Did my sister always talk like she came from the Middle Ages? Steady thy tongue. It is most churlish to say such things about a newborn NIKKE. I just can't imagine my sister being like this. Are you sure becoming a NIKKE didn't change you or anything? I do not know. Or maybe you developed a certain fascination with different time periods during the transformation process. I repeat, I do not know. Really? You don't know anything? Not even who I am? No, I do remember you. You are my sister. Scarlet unseized her sword. Promise me one thing. Once I begin, I will not hesitate. So please, I ask of you, do not hold back. I won't. Rose flashes a buoyant grin, just like on the day they met again after becoming NIKKEs. Rose and Scarlet square up to each other, their swords at the ready. Have at you. Come then. They had to fight each other. Always getting short. I need more. Bro, I don't even want to know what the heck happens in the hard mode ending, man.
Oh, that was easy.
I already know. I already saw the wallpaper, so I get a gist of what happens. I didn't think it would end up like this, though. The sisters' swords clash. 985. That is the number of sparring matches they had gone through. Each knew the other's sword as well as their. Each knew how serious the other was in this duel to the death. They knew all too well. Now I really have to be on my toes. Didn't I tell you? One day I would wipe that smug grin off your face. Scarlet parries Rose's sword and sends it flying upward. Huh? As her blade soars up, there is a momentary gap in her defense. Scarlet's sword plunges towards Rose's torso. One step. One more step. And the tip of her blade would pierce through the Rose's torso and puncture her core. This traitor of humanity. This turncoat who had betrayed and forsaken her comrades. Who had used lies and smiles to deceive her only sister. Oh, my dear sister. Rose grabs the tip of Scarlet's sword and pulls it towards her. Scarlet's sword plunges through Rose's core. She grabbed the sword herself and just did it. No! Oh, they freaking play the OST. Oh, they're playing the OST. Oh, no. No. Scarlet embraces Rose as she collapses. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Oh, my gosh. I saw this on paper. Whoa. Rose. Scarlet, you must become stronger. Rose wraps her arms around Scarlet. Don't let yourself be controlled by anyone. I won't. I won't. My dear sister, I'm so sorry. I have to leave you all alone. No, no, no! Scarlet cradles Rose in her arms. Don't go, please. This soundtrack doesn't help, game. Only after much more time had passed did the United Forces of Humanity become aware of our situation. By then, the situation had gone from bad to worse. And when they first came upon us, they thought the mission had been a catastrophic failure, resulting in everyone's death. The higher-ups decided to chalk everything up to what they deemed an internal conflict. They also decided to bury the fact that a NIKKE was capable of killing a human. What happened to the other squad members? They all died. They died by the sword. The very same blades that had been intended to end the lives of Raptures instead ended theirs. A thorough investigation was carried out, and when they left, they took everything they needed, but not me. I was left behind as I held my sister's sword, completely fading. You're rocking your sister's sword? Oh my gosh. I buried what fragments of her remained, along with those of our fallen comrades. Scarlet drinks from her cup. As for the reason why Rose did what she did, I only found that out after I joined another squad later on. What she had decided to discard and what to protect. Man. And you don't have any resentment? Towards who? Anyone. Well... Scarlet pours a drink. If you give it enough years, sadness, resentment, they all fade away with the passage of time. That's one thing Rose got right. Nothing lasts forever. My lord, doth thou seem more immorous than myself? Don't be like that, and look before you. The sun is rising. As I look toward the horizon, a ruby light is beginning to spread in the distance. The horizon is bathed in a vermilion hue. The sun itself a vibrant red, reminding us of the passing of another year. 'Tis most remarkable, the way in which the red light spreads. 'Tis most reminiscent of a flower blooming. Indeed. My lord, as Rose said, nothing lasts forever in this world. As this year passes into the next, another year greets us. Time flows ceaselessly, and the vicissitudes of the world continue unabated. So rather than drowning in the sorrows of the past, should we not instead live in the present? That way, sorrow will not overtake us with the passage of time, and the present incessantly becomes the past. I understand what you mean. Good. Now with that being said, let us bring in the new year with the drink. Scarlet raises her glass. To our lives continuing to be in bloom. We clink our glasses together. Well, what do you think of your first drink of the new year? It's a bit bitter. In other words, it's like life.
Fancy a drink?
I don't want this as a wallpaper game. How do you want to give me this as the wallpaper, man? Hard mode is the second scene. The last scene, I don't know what it'd be. Maybe it's like us going back to the Outpost. Maybe it's Scarlet or like a little, you know, backstory. But yeah, hard mode 6 days from now. Man, this event was. It's such a smaller scale. Like, it's not as big as the hot spring where you have a giant map to explore and a big thing, but it's much more personal. It's just all Scarlet, bro. Man, it's oh gosh. You know, Scarlet, I mean, we had like tidbits of information about her from like the Red Hood event and other things. You know, NIKKE using a sword, and then like in the Red Hood we also saw her like not be officially a Grimm's model and, you know, joining the squad randomly. So I was like, you know, Scarlet's past has been kind of up in the mystery, and then now this kind of like explains a lot of it. And my goodness, bro, dude, it's rough, man. The whole sibling thing was that hurts, man. That hurt a lot, man. Oh my gosh. This soundtrack is so good, but it doesn't help now with the context of this dang story. But yeah, that's it for the New Year's New Sword storyline. Of course, we have hard mode coming out a week from now, and the official Scarlet banner, the Black Shadow Scarlet, is going to be live on New Year's. So yeah, be sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified when I stream that. I will be streaming her roles for Scarlet. But yeah, that was a good story, man. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know if you're gonna roll for Scarlet or you're gonna roll for Modernia, because she's also on the banner alongside Scarlet. But yeah, that's it for now. Until then, I guess I will see everyone next stream or in the next year. So have a good night, everyone. Bye, sussy boys. All right, man. Have a good night, dude. I'll see you all next stream.
Would it also take my memories for me? The red so deep never touched any light. The light that was high in the sky. When it's cold, all flowers turn to the earth. Even the one that was cherished by all. what you once loved, and that's when you're ready to move on. Even the dark cloud has its own silver lines. After a storm is when the fog